Night.
What up, gents? Welcome to TSG Uncut. I am your host, Sean C. I am a little sorry that I'm a little late tonight, gents. You know, some things take place. Brother have things that's percolating and matriculating around here. And if we're gonna be real, your boy a little old. So I needed a nap and I was a little behind schedule. Okay, that's the truth. Okay. Don't hate the player. Okay. Don't hate the nap. Okay, hate the age. Okay, that happens sometimes. Okay, but we have a great show for you tonight. All right. Um, Before we get started, I am going to start off with just a little clip I want to play for you guys, just to get you warmed up. Not to say that this is necessarily about the topic, but it kind of is. So that being said, let's get started.
Hey baby, you still by your girl? 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 Hey baby, you still by your girl?
Hey,
Hey baby, you still by your girl?
you see how she did the one eye thing?
Hey baby, you still by your girl? 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 Hey baby, you still by your girl?
Yo,
Hey baby, you still by your girl? Hey baby, you still by your girl?
yo, that's
That
exactly what I was
Undertaker
about to
style was
say.
killing me.
Shout out to my member, Search Fit Bro Trading and Reviews. He said exactly what I was gonna say when I came on here. All of them popped up like a zombie in a casket. Yo, them chicks, them chicks came straight up like that's weird, bro. Like they came up
that,
like they was a vampire, bro. Like
that was that Undertaker shit.
yeah, yeah, the Undertaker, man. Shout out to Ron Comey. He said, "What up, Sean C? What up, gents? Ron, thank you for being here, brother. Got the little live stream off a little late today. I am joined by my co-host P. He here to give some insight on today's topic. Now, I didn't tell him what today's topic was about, but we talked about this before. Okay, we talked about this before. Um, how I was gonna do a video about control, right? Now,
Oh,
I prematurely used the Janet Jackson on there because I wanted to make a video about it, and I'm still gonna make a video about it. But the reason why I did it this way because I wanted us to be able to talk about it in live time. And the video I'm gonna do is actually gonna still be about control, but I've already written something down. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna explore couple different other aspects in the video that I make for it. In the live stream, I just wanted us to have a basic discussion. Okay. So I found some clips today that I thought will help the discussion. Plus, if you make it to the end of tonight's live stream, you will get a sneak preview of tomorrow's video. The video is already created, it's already made. when I get done with this, I got to make the thumbnail. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel so that you do not miss tomorrow's video. Tomorrow's video, okay, is a discussion that need to be had with some of these women out here, okay? Especially as what's the comedian? Dion Cole says, the vintage women, okay? We're going to be talking about vintage women. Pete, what you know about vintage women?
I know the older the berry, the sweeter the juice, baby. Older the berry, sweeter the juice.
You show used to be dried up sometime in them old berries.
Well,
they like that banana, bro. They like that banana that all you can do is make banana bread with it.
well, you know, I'll call Puffy supply agent and get them 100,000 bottles of lube, so we'll be all right.
Yeah, baby, get Puffy supplier. If you're gonna be dealing with anyway, I don't want to get too I don't want to deviate from tonight's festivities. Okay, listen. yes. Shout out to King, man. Thank you for being here. He said seasoned women. I'm talking about them Lowry women, man. You know, not like my women's. I'm saying Lowry like seasoned salt women. Okay.
Hey, sometimes that should give you high blood pressure, so you might not want to mess with them.
Yo, actually, look, we gonna get right into the first video, and then I'm gonna come back and get some of these comments. But let me just say something real quick. I think it's very important. Let me put this out as a PSA to my gents out there. I went to the doctor yesterday. I went to my doctor yesterday, and yeah, man. So my doctor changed. It was an old white dude. When I walked in there, I'm thinking, you know, I knew my doctor was Dr. Zhen, like Z-H, Zhang. Let's just call it Zhang. Dr. Zhang. So I'm like, okay, I got Dr. Zhang. We're going to get in here and talk. Why did I walk into the doctor's office, Pete? And Dr. Zhang was an old Asian woman. Funny as shit else, man. And I'm Dr. Zhang was an old ass Asian woman. And so I get in there and she said, she looking at we've never met now. This is the first time because my doctor changed, right? Dr. Zhang looking like, oh, I see you, I'm gonna put you on regimen. Your blood pressure high, your cholesterol high, and she looked and she said, I see you old man. You it's time for she pointed up at the wall. And there was this poster on the wall that talked about colon cancer. It said, you old man, you need that now. You need check poop. We need to check your poop, right? No, that's not what they do first, okay? Not what they do first. Now you swab your stool so that they can test the stool first, right? And if there's any abnormalities, then they go ahead and pop two up here, okay? All right. So stop laughing, man. It ain't cool. She's up there calling me. She said, you middle-aged man, you vintage man now. I was like, what the hell is going on? She said, no. Now. And I said, ma'am, how did you know all this stuff? And I ain't been here in a year or 6 months or whatever the heck it was, right? She's like, what? She looked and she's like, oh, I mess up. You were here October last time. Is October. I mess up. Okay, we do full panel on you, but you old. No, but you look good. You look like you're 30, but you. And then she said, and we need you to lose weight. I was like, well, ma'am, I've been trying to lose weight, but it's been tough. I've had some little issues with my digestion and stuff. She said, yeah, you need to lose 5-10 pounds. We need to get you to 250. We need to get you at least to 250. Bro. Dr. Zhang complimented me and insulted me all in the same consult, man. I didn't know how it had happened. But why did I bring up Dr. Zhang? I brought up Dr. Zhang to say, she's right. There are some things I need to work on, right? I don't need to be 264 anymore. I need to get down to, actually, I want to get down back to about 240, 245, 240 actually, right? And so, listen, make sure you guys are going to get checked right now, especially my vintage men, okay? My gents, the OGs, okay? My OGs in here, go get yourself checked. I know it's scary to go get yourself checked, man, but, part of that early prevention is going to make your life better because you don't know what to change ahead of time. Okay, so I'm sorry I'm stopping the show, but to me, I want to see you guys prosperous and successful, and I want you to, I don't want I don't want y'all to keel over or something because you're doing some activities that's below your age. Popping pills before you know you're healthy enough to take them pills. Okay, we need to talk about these things. Okay. King said, shout out to Dr. Zhang. Yeah, Dr. Zhang, or I'll say Zing. Yeah, Zing.
I can't go to Zang. Zang gonna make me choke up. I can't go there. I can't do it.
Man, look, Zhang so old too. You couldn't even it's not even one of those things where it could end up being like a bad porno or something. It'd be a terrible one. You know what I mean?
Oh shit. No love you long time?
You'd only be asking Dr. Zhang what that mouth do.
Not a Zang thing?
Not a Zhang thing. Yo. Oh man. All right. On that note, let's get to the first video.
Oh, that note, huh?
Oh man. Reggie, I need the Heimlich. Oh, y'all put a one in the chat if y'all can hear this when I play. All right.
So this video where this lady was talking about in this generation we have created it that women can no longer be wrong, that anything a woman does can be justified and she needs no correction. And sometimes when women hear these things, they get triggered, they get angry, and they're immediately on the defense. But ask yourself this question: when you are dealing with female family members or female friends, do you experience this? Do you experience that you can't correct them without an argument, or they can never apologize for their wrongdoings? What do we really think about this statement?
All right. P, we got something to start off on. Okay. So let's put the questions. I'm gonna put the question to you just like she put the question to us. Have you ever, which I already know the answer to this. I know the answer to everybody in the chat what they go say, but I got to ask the question so we can get the ball rolling. Okay. Have you ever had a woman act like she can never be wrong when you talk with her?
Yeah, everyone I had. So that's an easy toss up right
then the problem is you, my man. You keep picking the same type of woman.
Well, no, because all of them don't believe they're wrong. So as long as they got a JJ, they can't be wrong. So anyone you pick gonna be the wrong one.
God dang it! All right. Nah, but I mean, what kind of challenges does that pose?
I mean, it poses a lot of challenges. It poses a lot of challenges, and it still poses challenges because the fact is, they always want a man to take accountability. If we cheat, it's just say you did it. Just take responsibility for what you did. It's always we can take responsibility and step up and admit our wrongs, no matter how messed up they are. But you get a woman in the wrong, and the first thing she do is turn it back around on you. Well, if you wouldn't have did that, then I wouldn't have did this. It's always gonna be your fault. So that's the challenge. The challenge is no, you was grown, you knew what you was doing. That's your fault, and you need to take responsibility for what you did. That's the challenge.
That is the challenge, my friend, and that is going to bring us into our next video. And you're about to see a perfect example of what Pete just talked about. Okay. But before we get there, before we get to the next video to show the example, I want to make sure that I do a shout out to the gents, because without you guys, this channel wouldn't be where it's at. We're actually at 41,000, creeping up on 42,000. Subscribe to the channel and get us to 45,000 subscribers. Okay. Help us to continue to grow, because this channel right here, if not anything, it's some real shit. Okay. From real ass dudes. Okay. All right. So let's get to the gents' comments real quick. Let me get back up there. Where we at? Where we at? Preston says, yo, Sean CTSG in the Green Money City. Peeps. All right. We got Preston in the house. Salute to everyone in the chat. Thank you for that, pretty much. The last African. Where are all the white women?
At his house.
And yeah, right there. Right there. I seriously almost missed the bus again. Damn it. No, I started off late there, Preston. I didn't put this live stream together until the last few hours, bro. Sorry. I apologize to you guys. Hey, let me say this real quick. The reason why it took me a minute to get this together and why it took me last minute is because this morning when I got up at like 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 4 a.m., I can't remember no more. I think it was like 5 a.m. Okay. When I got up at like 5 a.m., I got up, I finished editing my next video, and I've been working on that all morning, all the way until the afternoon, early afternoon, and I was just a little tired. So I took a nap and I was behind schedule, okay? But what I want y'all to know is the next video is damn excellent, okay? Like literally, I put that shit together, and just the flow and just the way it's talking about things, it's things that need to get said to some of these women. Okay. And if y'all, I'm going to ask this question of y'all, but if y'all want me to, when we done with this live stream, I can make some thumbnails real quick and I can have that video out tonight. But y'all got to let me know if y'all want it. And the only way that's going to happen is if I see those likes go up and if I see y'all tell me y'all want it in the chat. Well, I'll ask y'all that question a little bit later. Okay. I'll get that video out tonight if y'all want to see it. Hank said seasoned women. All right, we talked about that. Arthur L says old and salty. And Preston wanted to know, salute to you, P, as well, brother. Willie Harvey says the older the berry, the older the juice. Willie, man, thank you for that.
Is that even juice anymore?
That's even juice? That shit is wine now, bro. I don't even know. It's not even wine.
That's what I'm saying.
It ain't even juice. That shit is corked. It ain't even good wine. It's that box wine. Like it'll still get you drunk, but it ain't good. King brother, salute to you. Everybody said whatever. Everybody saying hi to the chat. Shong Yo, all right. What up, Preston? Everybody saying what's up. Amos laughing at us talking about the doctor. Thank you, Amos, for being here. Half dead Asian went down. That's it. Says the one who's actually old as hell. Yeah. Shout out to Dr. Zhang. Yeah. Make sure you go to your doctors, man. Shout out to them, right? The champ, thank you for being here, brother. Everybody let me know everything is fine. Serge Fit Bro said all the women in his family can't be wrong. Can I get a script for some Rella pills? Can I get a script for Rella pills? Voodoo vibes of Joe Virgo. I thought he was Charlie Clips. I said, ayo. Even with proof, evidence, and receipts, they still think they're right. Yep. Fact. Press says, hell, that's all women who don't know how to ever be wrong, but always want to be right. Yep. Already read that one. Hell yeah, you know I am. All right, everybody up there. Let's get to the next video clip. Now, again, I told y'all this next video clip is going to follow along with what we just saw in the first clip, right? Thank you for all the gents that's in here. Okay, we got to keep this thing pushing tonight. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long, especially if y'all want me to put out another video tonight.
I guess. got an abandonment issue. That's why y'all be ghosting girls, because y'all don't know what to do.
So.
Y'all still waiting for y'all dad to come back home
It's
from
so many
7-Eleven.
so
That's
many,
what it is. Y'all
so
still waiting for y'all dad to come back from the market.
This is the thing, right? This is why this shit ain't never gonna
Didn't I just tell you I'm done? Why are we still talking?
This is why it's never gonna change. Because everybody wants to point the finger instead of taking accountability for their own issues.
Can't take accountability for nothing that ain't nothing there to take accountability for.
You don't think I know me as an individual person, Lance, sitting right here, has things that he needs to work on as an individual. Now, if you are walking around on this earth thinking that you don't have shit you need to work on, good luck with that.
Can you wrap it up?
You see how disrespectful that wench was? You see that?
Oh, I got something to say. Yes,
go ahead,
yes,
bro.
Lord. Bro, you know, I watched this thing, and I think Holcomb talked about it on one of his podcasts, and I seen some other bloggers talk about it also. How the fact that if a white boss tells a black woman the things she needs to work on, the first thing she says is, "Yes, sir, I'll work on that. I'll get busy.
Yes,
I'll
sir.
work on that
Yes,
tomorrow.
sir.
I'll get busy with that tomorrow, sir. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened. I'll get right on it, sir." But as a black man, and you talking to your black woman, and you say, "Hey, babe, look, I think that's things I don't need to work on nothing. You need to work on that." And I don't understand how they can respect. I'm still confused how they can respect the white boss more than they respect the man that they say they love. And it's just one of them things that baffles me. But that's what I had to go with that one. See,
That never made
it's like
sense. Like you brought up a good point, and that question gets posed, but I don't think people really marinate on that enough. Like, how come people will give their boss more respect than they will their spouse? A person that could fire you at any point, probably not going to be in your life in the next 5 to 10 years, but you won't respect the person that's supposed to be with you forever? No wonder we got issues.
And you take more accountability with your boss than you do your spouse. Like if your boss tells you to correct something, you hop on the bus immediately and get that corrected. But if your man
No,
tells you to correct something, it's always some kind of backlash. I don't get it. I
right.
don't get it.
Let me catch a couple of these comments real quick, and then I want to play that video one more time because I want to capture something she said too, so that I'll put my 2 cents on it real quick. She sound hurt, and she needs to work on her health. Right on, bro. Dominican Karina, thank you for being here tonight, baby. Why do y'all be liking those masculine females? We don't.
We
Hell no, we don't. But I get what you're saying, because you will still see men push up on them, and I don't get that either. What you think about that? I would say this. I would say this for a real man who not just trying to get something. Okay, like I'm gonna put the disclaimer on it. Not just trying to get something. He ain't trying to deal with no masculine ass female.
well, I'll say it like this. See, we have a friend, names will not be said, that tends to drift to those kind of women.
Yeah,
So
right.
I'm
Okay.
thinking
Okay. We go ahead. Go ahead. No, finish. Say your piece on that, because I have already had something to add to it. Go ahead.
I was saying that sometimes those type of men feel like they can fix the issue with that woman, so therefore they take on those type of challenges to see if they can quote unquote fix that particular person. Because once masculine energy comes into play, it's like, well, all she need is love, and all she need is this, and I can I can work with her, but you
P
you, you
P
can't fix.
P P. I'm gonna stop you like you would stop me back in the day. Stop the cap. Okay. Listen. Me and
I
this
didn't say I
so-called
agree with it.
hold up.
I'm just
No,
I'm
no,
answering your
I'm not saying
question.
you. I'm not saying you do. I'm just roll with me, baby. Roll with me on this one, okay?
That's good.
Me and our boy. I know his mentality, because him and I essentially grew up with single mothers, even though he kind of had dudes coming around a little bit more often than I did, I will say this. Him and I were big, him and I were big R&B heads. And we were big into, romancing women and shit, okay? This is who we were. Like we are 90s R&B to our soul, okay? To our soul, all right? And I think that when you grow up in that environment, a lot of men that grow up having a single mom grow up in an environment of wanting to be the type of man that you want to be the type of man that would be good to a woman like your mom. Okay? Now, his mom and my mom both were kind of masculine women. My mom don't put up with no crap. And his mom was built like a goddamn tank. She worked down at the shipyard. Or what did she do? She worked. She was slinging boxes like crack, bro. She was slinging. Bro, mom had mom was biceps, bro. He didn't look, my mom crazy, right? Like, you got to worry about laying down and going to sleep and my mom stabbing you. His mom would just straight fight you, like bolo.
You got to throw Sonya in that picture too.
Oh, Sonya, yeah, okay, yeah. Sonya crazy scrappy. I already know what the right. So we know. And listen, let me know in the chat, okay, if y'all can relate. Did you have a mom that was kind of hard, crazy, scrappy, whatever, right? Let me know. Let me know down in the chat y'all's situation. But I'm getting to a point. We all go through hurt as men, especially when you growing up with a single mom. And there's a level of hurt you go through that starts shaping you into the man that you need to be. And that's why it's important as a young man to start getting around other men who are leaders. Thank God I went to the military for that. You had some men that you're around. You had your grandfather you was around and stuff like that, right? So eventually you get hurt, you go through some things, and you need men to shape who you become as a man, right? I don't know if Derek ever. I'm going to say the word.
Bro, you fool. Beep.
Oh.
Well, that's out the bag now.
Well, that's out the bag now. Oh, crap. I don't know if he ever had that. I think because he didn't really have that, because if you think about the dudes that was around, right, Curtis and them these were street hood dudes. At this point, his mom was older. She was dating street hood dudes, right? Like, I didn't know what the seat leaned back meant until I seen Curtis riding around in that little green car. I was like, yo, why Curtis got the seat back? It's like, yeah,
that car was so small. I think he had no choice, though.
Curtis was a little skinny nigga.
The car was small too, though. You know what I'm saying? It was small.
He was small. I guess he had to duck people. I don't know. Okay. Anyway. So I think that because he didn't have, we tried our best. As we were learning things, we was dropping game on him. But he didn't have consistent men around. So what was the first thing he went for? He went for a semi-masculine woman. Even though, and P, this is the part that baffled me, and you tried to tell me about it, and I didn't even hear you because I was like, I couldn't believe it, okay? You told me. I said, nah, man, he don't like them hood girls. He like the nice girls. And you like, I don't know what nice girl you talking about, but the chick that we went out with the other day talking about they checking purses, I got to hide my blade. You remember you told me that? Y'all went to House of Blues.
Hell yeah. That was at the House of Blues for Comics you taping. I'll never forget it to this day.
And you said, bro, what is Bro, how you gonna bring a chick with a blade on him? Like, this what you told me. So, like, I'm baffled because I'm like, this is the same dude that I've had conversations with, that we were in school with, you know, the girls we were trying to go after were the nice girls, the good girls, right? And who does he end up with? He ends up with a hood chick that's probably controlling him.
Beat his ass.
You are convinced of that, ain't you?
I'm not getting off of it. I heard that conversation about the door. I'm not getting off of it.
Let's get back to this video because I want to hear something.
I got one thing I want to add though.
Go ahead. Yeah. Add to that. Yeah.
It's funny how she kept talking about you waiting for your daddy to come back, yada yada yada. When the true fact is, a lot of these women got daddy issues. That's just what it is. It's like, again, y'all. It's like they project their daddy issues on us, and it's really them. You know, y'all got the need for that father figure. Y'all have the reason y'all are masculine because you had nobody to show you the opposite of it. So you had to take on that masculine role. So that's really all I had to add to that one.
Listen, I ain't got nothing else to add because you stole exactly what I was gonna show. You said everything I was gonna say about that, bro. Like I was literally gonna play it back. But here I'm gonna add one last thing to that video clip. She said what she thought was the truth, which might be the truth for some dudes, but it's the truth for a lot of women, right? As you stated, and as I was gonna say. But then she didn't want to hear nothing else. My opinion, that's it. Why are we still talking about this? Because I'm right. And that right there, I'm gonna tell you something. Gents, if you come across a woman that's like that, who can't hear nothing but the sound of her voice yapping, and she not willing to hear truth, and this don't have nothing to do with just women. If you around people that you try to talk to them, this man or woman, and they don't even at least listen to try to hear the truth, bro, just be like, you know what, you're right, and just leave it at that. Because you can't, like, there's an old saying, right? I forgot who said this. Is a very famous saying. If a wise man is arguing with a fool, from a distance, the person watching gonna see two fools arguing. It don't even matter. It don't even matter. Let me get to some of these comments real quick. Karina, thank you very much for that comment. Because that went to a whole other thing. Shout out to XL Pro. Yeah, let's wrap that trash bag, raggedy strag. There he go. A strag. Let me write that one down. Damn.
Trash bag, raggedy strag. All right. Bars.
Bro, that strag, bro. That one is like, yo, that's that strag hit me like, yo, that's a good one. I ain't heard anybody get called a strag before.
It is. Over there looking all straggedy.
Oh, looking all straggedy raggedy. Oh, raggedy strag, that raggedy strag over there. Yo, let's normalize raggedy strag. Exactly, dude. We don't want another man. We want a real woman, not a plastic bag, ghetto, stray, cat strag. I'm adding strag to the end of everything now. Them masculine strag twitches be looking real different when they got their mouths closed. We don't always meet that villain at first. Yep, we don't. We don't.
I tell you about what I tell you all the time about meeting the representative.
They said they representative it. Yep. Go ahead. What you about to say?
I said that's what I tell you all the time. I don't know who I be meeting. I meet their representative every time. And then 2 weeks later, she introduced me to the CEO of the company. And I'm like, I don't know if I want this job no more.
Man, you need to leave them strags alone, son. Leave them raggedy strags. Masculine women brings PTSD, headaches, and heartaches and headaches over 9,000. Yeah, they do. My grandma was a walking AK-47 on 10 wheels. If you disrespect her, she put her foot up your ass and literally say, oh, well, God dang, Yeah.
Bop, 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 bop.
My great grandma was a G2 before she lost her shit.
Yeah.
She's actually
you know
protecting her
Bertha.
mommy. Yeah, I know. Oh, Bertha. Yeah. Bertha was a tough woman. She was a loving woman, but if you got on that wrong side, Jesus Christ. She's actually projecting her mommy issues just like women who wear too much makeup or hiding their own insecurities and independent ignorancy. Them strags. All right, listen. So I'm not gonna play this whole thing because actually this clip ain't that long. But so we talking about some people's mouths. Well, let's listen from the queen herself on what she says about this, about women's mouths.
We can start with our mouth. A good black woman can control her mouth. She don't have to say everything that comes up. It's okay if he get the last word sometime. She don't cuss in public. And she works on not cussing in private. She don't tear a man down with her mouth because they can't out-argue us. Can't nobody out-argue us. I have charged that we nag our men too much. We keep our men's head tied up so much with our petty grievances about our personal relationship that he don't have time to think and plan for our future. Because he got to deal with what's going to happen with us every day. You know, it's hard. When the black man come home, he almost have to do a wind test or stick his toe in the door. He don't know what's waiting. He don't know who is that.
You can cough. I muted your mic.
There's some kind of new monster that he didn't even know about yesterday. So, you know, we need to not make it like that. We need to not be so vicious with our mouth. You know, men are not petty like that. They're not going to out-argue us. And it has been proven that verbal abuse is just as harmful as physical abuse. So let's not use our mouth to do that to him.
All right. That is the end of that video. So I brought that up just to kind of highlight, right? Like there's a scripture in the Bible that talks about how the tongue is fire and that the tongue has the power of life and death. Okay? Y'all want to go look that scripture up? Go ahead, put it in the chat for everybody's edification. But I wanted to bring it up because this sister been talking about that, Shahrazad Ali, been talking about this since the 90s, right? All the things that women needed to work on that would help the family out as a whole. And here today, we're seeing everything she said work on, the problems are amplified times 100. Right? Let me, and it's those exact same attitudes and the mouth that'll keep you forever single and miserable. Right? And that was the whole point. Now, we're going to play this next clip so we can roll into our next.
Why would I accept 50-50 when I already know that there are men capable out there taking care of me 100%?
Notice what she said. Normally, I'm sorry I'm stopping the video, but notice what she said. I want to highlight something. She said there are men that are capable of providing 100%. Keep that in mind. I want y'all to put a pin in it. Right up there. Okay? Let's get back to the video.
I've already experienced being taken care of 100%. Why do you feel like you could talk a woman down that has been taken care of 100% down to 50?
Okay.
Oh.
Now, listen. Let me start this one off. I don't care. Matter of fact, check this out. I don't care personally, and we'll hear what P's opinion is. If you've been taken care of, good on you, okay? Why? Look, and if you are on these online talking about 50, well, why would I deal with 50-50 if I there's men out there who could do 100%? Then go find them, baby. Go ahead and live your best life. Don't I always say that? Ain't that the tagline of this channel? Live your best life. Baby, go live your best life and go find you a man who's going to take on 100% of your issues, your problems, your bills, your nails, your hair. Go ahead and find him. Go ahead and do it. I ain't got no problem with that. But here's the problem. The problem is some of the same women that you see, right? The same women you see be on here talking about that, be the ones that don't have a man at the moment doing the same thing they say that all men should do. The other problem is you have a bunch of women who on here cap. This woman right here ain't nobody paying, ain't nobody making $250,000 or $1 million, and this is their woman. Don't worry, I'll wait. Now you might say, Sean, that's cruel. This woman isn't ugly, okay? We tell women be natural, be basic. I'm not gonna crap on her like that, except that damn tattoo across her damn right there on her body say a lot to me. But I'm not gonna crap on her beauty. I'm saying she ain't no Beyonce, okay? She ain't no supermodel. Ain't nobody just giving her money to just see her and be with her, okay? And that is the reality for a lot of women out there. So here's the thing. If you can get a man to take care of your stuff, go ahead and do it, baby. Ain't nobody arguing that. But what baffles me is you have women who are taking care of 100% of the shit. They pretty much average in income, right? And they say they need a man making some ridiculous amount of money where they taking care of 100% of their own bills now, instead of getting a man that they can build with, work with, take some of that burden off of them, and they build and work together. That is the point when we're on here that I'm trying to make to you all. It makes no sense. Now, as a real man, and when I say old school man, I am about men taking care of their women. But I also realize that if this is a partnership, is like y'all like to say it, as y'all like to put it, then why is it so difficult for y'all to work with a man to get to where y'all want to be at? That's why there's no such thing as a partnership. Y'all have lost access to even talking about that crap. And now we're going to hear from P what he got to say about it. What you got to say about that, bro?
Oh, so much to say about that. See, really, I do.
Go ahead, man.
First thing I want to say is she said something like, "Why would a woman like me?" I keep telling you, see, they use that word real loosely, because a woman to me would be somebody that's gonna help me versus somebody that's gonna depend on me. You're not a woman to me if I gotta pay everything. You're a dependent. You're just another kid to me at that point. Right. So again, how you gonna say a woman like me? Because a woman to me would want to get her own, be building with something, not sitting around waiting for me to do everything. And then you have no role in life. You have nothing that you can offer because I'm doing everything. What can you offer? Some wet nookie? I can go buy that if I'm buying you. You know what I mean?
Yep, certainly could.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, all you.
And my second point is, why do this type of woman believe in this invisible man? Do she know any friends that got this man that she talking about? Most likely not.
No.
Do she know anybody that's married to this man that she talking about?
Well,
probably don't. So again, you're talking about a man that's invisible that you have built, and you want somebody to fit in those shoes of this man that you have created, baby. They ain't out there. Right. They're not out there. Not for you anyway. They're not out there.
Right. Listen, the thing you're the third point. Go ahead, bro. Like,
hey, look, I got more, baby. I'm cooking tonight.
You cooking. Hey, matter of fact, hold up. Hold up, baby. Hold up real quick. Let me let you keep cooking. Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
And my third point is, why do these type of women don't understand that what comes with more money from a man like that. It's gonna be more problems. You think you on easy street? Well, yeah, he might pay for everything, but look at, I hate to go back to this representation, but look at the whole Diddy Cassie situation. Just because you getting taken care of, sweetheart, does not mean you gonna be happy. It does not mean that you gonna be satisfied. It only
Yeah,
means you ain't got to spend money. So, what do you
right.
rather have, the money or your peace of mind? Because I mean, you can't have both, apparently.
Sure can.
And,
That's
and my
mine.
last thing, see, and I'll give it back to you. Now, if I walked up to this woman on the street and I told her, I say, you looking good. What about if I give you $200 to have sex? She'd be so offended. What do you think? You can just buy me? You think I'm just some cheap person you can buy? Well, baby, you putting out on the web that you're for sale. It's just a man with the right price tag. So basically, you're calling yourself a high class prostitute without even knowing you're doing it. So again, why do you feel like the money is gonna make you?
Hey, listen, I'm gonna bring up a point that I think need to get said a little bit more or on these type of channels. We know that women today, they can't hold a candle to the women of the past. Now, as much as women have convinced themselves that women of the past were these downtrodden women, and maybe they were, but men were downtrodden too, like especially in our community. But here's the thing that they don't realize. They were like, I want to be a kept woman. Do they realize in the black community, both the man and the woman worked in the house? That they were working together, right? Even my great aunts and stuff like that, the ones that was a nurse, right? They had money. The women in my family had money, and they still had their men. Like everybody worked in that house. Okay. So it was like a collaborative effort. We will never get back to having Black Wall Street when we got women, right? When we got women's like this, because women like this ain't willing to work to build generational wealth. The reason why we don't have generational wealth in the black community is because we don't have women who aren't willing to work for anybody but themselves. And that woman that was dismissive in that a video or two ago, right? The one who's running her mouth, right? That is the reason we can't build generational wealth. That is the reason that we can't get out of our own way, because women today think they need to be taken care of instead of being what they supposed to do, right? To be a support system to that man. We are built for this crap. So we built till we work until we die. If you work the way you're supposed to as a woman, you will be taken care of. But we both work to get there. It ain't just no one man operation. It's a collaborative effort. And women didn't until recently, until people don't, a lot of these women grow up and this is all they seen. They didn't see that it takes both people working. This is new, where women, average women, are being kept up, and part of that is due to these simp ass dudes. And that's what I got to say about that. Let me catch a couple of these
I just
comments real quick.
Okay.
Go ahead, say what you got to say. Say what
I
you got
just
to say.
got one thing to add to that. I don't know if this happened in every family or every black household, but I know it happened in mine. So I'm just gonna speak under my own experience. Number one, most of these women don't understand what being kept actually means. See, I come from my grandfather was and my grandmama. My grandmama never worked a day in her life, but she also had to deal with my grandfather's outside shit. My grandfather has a couple kids outside of this marriage, which happens to be one is my mom. Kind of put all my business out there, but that woman was still strong enough to stay through that. That woman was still strong enough to deal with that. That was a different mindset of being kept back then. That's why they made that song Papa was a Rolling Stone back then. Because women who were kept understood what came with that. They understood that this man gonna do what he gonna do, but as long as he pay the bills, that's all that matters. See, that philosophy has been lost. Now it's do everything you're supposed to do as a man and take care of me. No, sweetheart, that's not how it go. That's not how the kept rule goes.
Right.
So that's all I had to add to that.
Well, I saw on what's that damn podcast? Ugly Money podcast. The dude was saying, "Hey, he asked the woman. He said, "Hey, you want a man to do this?" She was like, "Yeah." "You want a man to do that? You want this man to be ambitious, right? You want this man to do this? You want him to be a leader? Then how you think that man who's doing all this stuff for you gonna turn off his ambition to want other women? He doing all this stuff. If he doing what he's supposed to, he out the house a lot, right? And I'm not justifying this. I'm just telling you. A lot of these women want these men making $250,000, $500,000, $1 million a year, whatever the hell, right? And they want to be kept up. A man that's making that type of money, he ain't home and kikiing and all these damn trips all the time. He is busy running his business, all right? And because he's not always home trying to build whatever it is y'all trying to build, sometimes those type of men come across stuff in the course of being gone. It just is inevitable, right? And that man, if he is getting what he needs at home, he'll have a better chance of resisting than a man that's not. A man that ain't getting everything he need at home and you just acting like the trophy wife, then he gonna treat you just like a trophy wife, right? While he looking for his next woman. And that's the risk.
But sure, on top of that, the point about that is, bro, they don't even know what a man really needs anymore. That's the thing. They think a man just needs sex and food. They don't understand. Like I go back to that video we talked about last week about the dude telling the chick, "I just wanted you to be there for my birthday." They don't understand the emotional stuff that a man needs also.
Hey, Maul brought up a good point real quick. He said, "Doesn't that mean that's not really his grandmother?"
Technically, you're right.
But wait, did your grandfather survived your grandmother, right? Or your grandmother, right?
Yeah.
Who went first? Your grandmother, your grandmother, or your grandfather?
My grandmother went first. My mom's mom went first. Yeah.
Your mom's mom went first. Yeah. So even up to that point, though, he was still looking out, right? All the way up until that point, right? And vice versa, right? A lot of women survive men because we die from the stress and the years of working and everything like that. But look at the men who survived their wives. Sometimes those men never marry again, especially if that woman, he finally found the love. And the one he started taking care of, he's just like, I'm done. What else is there? What I'm gonna do? This ain't guiding me no more. And that's the thing. We've seen that modern women today don't have that level of loyalty no more, right? And y'all gonna see in the next video. How these ain't loyal. How these 304s ain't loyal. I swear, Pete. This next video I'm putting out, y'all been telling me in the comments how the videos are getting great. Every other video, y'all like, damn, man, you keep putting out bangers. I'm telling you, this is the best 18, 19 minutes I done put out in a while. Okay? I'm getting better with the messaging. I'm telling y'all gonna love the next video. Okay? I'm guaranteeing you, if you're a fan of my other videos, you're gonna love this video. But that's a good question. Preston says women sabotage words. Teamwork makes the dream work. More like teamwork makes the dream hurt. Game over. Oh, a lot of those women, like the one last shown, don't understand the simple concept of give and take. That's a problem. Keep up the good work, fellas. They take. Good Gamer Channel. Thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you. Yep. So listen, let's get into this, okay? It's funny how I just be setting this stuff up. Because wait till you see the next video. Y'all gonna have a lot to say about this next clip, okay? Because I'm gonna start off this next clip when we start talking, because I'm gonna break down how silly these women logic is. You ready?
Monthly, I want 100,000 monthly.
100 racks.
Did she say monthly?
Monthly.
That's what I expect.
Do you know? Matter of fact, she want 100 racks monthly. What percentage of men make over? Yeah. Hold on. I want the gents to know. Okay. Let's put this up on the screen for all the gents. Okay. 25% of men in the United States earn more than 100K annually, right? Now that's a little higher than I thought it was going to be, right? And it's compared to only 12% of women. So more than half of men, more than double the amount of men make 100K compared to women, okay? And then when you go through here, most of the age where a person becomes this high earner is the age of 35 to 44 has the highest percentage of people making 100K. And that should make sense because as you get older and you're starting to get toward retirement, you're not working actively. You're starting to kind of pare down. You're starting to get into retirement. So you're not actively working in that workforce. You're starting to take a little bit less. That makes sense? All right. And so check this out. 18% of U.S. adults earn more than 100K. So all adults, only 18%. 34% of U.S. households earn more than 100,000 per year. That's pretty good. A third. So that's between men and women, adults. In 2021, the top 5% of income earners made an average of 335,000 a year, almost 336,000 a year. Top 5%. Top 1% of income earners made at least 800,000. So look, these women, this woman says she want to get 100K a month, which is over $1 million a year, and only the top 1% of earners made at least 800,000. So the reason why I showed you that to show you how ridiculous her requirements is. She want a man to make her in the top 1%. Let's get back to the video. I'm gonna start this thing over again so we can get back to how ridiculous this sounds.
Monthly, I want 100,000 monthly. That's what I expect, you know? That's what I'm looking for.
USD?
US big D. Yeah.
Whoa.
Look, man, look, I'm sorry to stop this. This is stock material right here. Talking about 100K. Does that make sense?
Prostitution. I told you.
Yeah.
Whoa. 100K.
What do you need the 100,000 for? You didn't tell us.
Well, I'm interested in interior designing, so like.
Do you have any experience in that field yet?
Interior designing, yeah.
Are you guys
stop the cap
accepting at 100K, or what is your counter offer, and what do you want from CC?
I will let them go first. Is there any return on this 100K?
What do you want?
I like money.
Okay.
You know, so if I'm investing 100,000 monthly, that's 1.2 million yearly. What am I getting in return? Like percentage wise, what's the profits gonna look like the first 4 quarters?
50-50.
Oh, you're splitting it with me?
Yeah. You investing, ain't you?
I'm gonna offer 40,000 for
40,000 monthly. I'll pass. Next. 40,000. He didn't even say 60 to 80,000. 40,000 and still split when I'm asking for 100,000? Definitely not. I'm still gonna pass. Yeah.
That right there. P. Let's get back up on the screen. This right here. That's why I said I'm gonna go first. This right here, gents. First of all, show you that these women are just. This is cap. This is straight cap. Okay. Let me do it this way. Let me do it this way, baby. Let me do it. Let me go ahead and put this thought pocket on the screen. Thought pocket. All right, let's do it like that. So, Chance, this woman right here, okay, will have you believe that she is worth a man investing $100,000 a month on, 1.2 million a year, which would put her in the top 1.2% of earners. Now, she says that she has experience in interior design, but let's be real about something. How many times, P, I'm going to put you back up on screen. How many times have you heard women claim that they have skills in something? Oh, I'm an entrepreneur and I'm this, that, and third. Ain't never ran nothing successfully in their life. Just because they dabbled in it, because they rearranged their mama house, right? Or they redid their friend house when she got her new furniture. I'm in interior design. And until you prove it, let's think about banks. When you have no collateral, little credit, what the bank do? The bank say, listen, I can't give you 100,000. What did the dude say? I'll give you 40. Okay. So they'll give you a smaller percentage, let you work with that and see what you build. And as you build that business credit up, guess what they're going to do, P? Then when you go back to reassess, you can say, hey, can I get that 100K now? Right? Once you've proven yourself, it's like, you know what? I'll give you a little bit more because you've proven to be valuable. You've proven that your business works. You've proven to be a valuable commodity. You've proven to be an asset, not a liability. And she said 40K a month ain't good enough, which is half, like $480,000 a year, almost $500,000. So he's talking about giving her damn near half of it. Not good enough for her. And this is the problem that we have with y'all ladies today. The ones that have these high delusional expectations. You had an opportunity, potentially, if this was real, to deal with a man who was willing to invest in you at 40K a month. You do not need 100,000 a month to run some damn interior design business. Hell, if he gave you 20,000 a year, that is more than enough to get started on getting your interior design business off the ground if you serious about it. Because ain't nobody else gonna give it to her. This woman don't look like she got good credit to me. You know, she looked like she going to Forever 34. You know,
63
for her clothes. You know, Shane Bryant, right? So one of them two players. What you got to say? What you got to say, bro?
Bro, I swear you took every point that I had. I was about to the first thing I would have been over. I was them dudes would be like, "What's your credit score, man?" Because again, if you asking me for this, that must mean you done fucked up somebody else's money along the line. So why I'm gonna trust you with mine? Number one,
right.
And number two, like you just said, I swear you stole all my points, dog. Like I'm like, you don't even look like you represent or something that should be worth $100,000 a month. Like you said, look like them some Shamebo clothes you got on. Some Shamebo. You got that from Shamebo.
Right. Well, listen, another point I'm gonna add to this as well. Right? Another point I'm gonna add to this is why come? Okay, why come it be this type that think they deserve all this money?
Because some dumbass dude told them so.
These females out of control. Keep exposing them. Texas Marine. First of all, thank you for your service. Right, we have a lot of veterans that frequent this channel, and you will always get love from me on there. Obviously, I'm not a Marine. You know, I was a Navy chief, and but you know, hey, a lot of love though, a lot of love, because we understand how tough it is to get the assignment done and the sacrifices that go along with it. So salute to you, brother. All right. Interior design yourself some money because you literally not getting it from me. She looking for someone to offer her blood diamonds, figuratively and possibly literally. Yeah. And the men on this channel are expecting you to actually go and buy a brain and try to go and afford a reality clue. Ain't no way in 10 hells I'm spending 100K on a herpes birdie. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Ouch.
Chick upgraded from gold digger to diamond miner. 100K a month is 1.2 million a year. Ain't no way. This look, you can't make this up. It's getting more and more ridiculous. The number is growing, bro. It's growing.
But see, the world is showing these women they can get this kind of money. Look at these celebrity people that's on child support, bro. 1 something point million for one baby a month on for child support. Come on now, man. Just that part of the system is getting ridiculous. You know what I mean? It's just like it's just showing these women, these modern women now, that all it takes is for you to do one good thing and you set for life. And that's not the way you should be thinking about shit like that. You should be trying to get it on your own. But you know, hey.
Let me ask you a question. So my child support was through Hawaii last, right? The one for my son, right? Who I still got 3.5 years on. What state yours is through?
Mine was through Texas.
Texas. Okay. So Texas, which way Texas been leaning for the last however many years? Is it red or blue?
It is definitely blood red.
Okay, right? They keep saying purple, but it's red. Here's the point I'm trying to make on that. Hear me out on this, gents. Because I get people in the comments and the chats talking about, oh, well, this is this liberal stuff, whatever. I don't talk about politics on this channel. I'm trying to make them. They don't care one way or the other. The red side ain't changing the laws because they making money, and the blue side ain't changing the laws because they ain't making the money. We in this shit together. Do you understand what I'm saying? They all benefiting off of it. They all making money off of it. So get the ignorance out of your head, thinking that somebody on this side or this side loving you for that. Okay? They none of them changing the laws. None of them give a shit about you. So you got to start thinking bigger, man. And I just want people to open their head up. No, you got to start thinking bigger, bro. Both sides is screwing you. Both of them got that Diddy lube, okay? They got the Diddy lube, and they're not even using it, bro. They're going dry, son. They're going dry. I'm giving you the... None of them care about it.
Take that.
So I want to put that out there because I see too many comments trying to throw politics in it. Politics is they screwing us all, okay? No Diddy lube, dry. They're not even spitting on it, okay? She wouldn't even get steel and cubic zirconia from me. Texas Marine say, we's both Department of Navy, brother. You're absolutely correct. You're right. What kind of damn fool? Yeah, Willie, you ain't lying, brother. Listen, let's get to the next one. Where we at on time? Okay, we're doing good on time. We're going to run through a little bit quicker. We're going to get through this a little bit quicker than we have been because I want that we're climbing around. Now, listen, this is a beautiful woman, but this is the problem, P. This is the problem, and this is what this next video going to show. Okay? Talk about women wanting control. But here's the thing. How are we are logical creatures, right? Like, listen, we have our times when we don't listen, we silly, maybe we don't have our head on straight. But when a man is really starting to get it and he's willing to listen, we as men, if you threw us on an island, they've shown this. We come up with a hierarchy. Okay, you good at this, blah, blah, blah. Somebody leads, dudes like, okay, follow what you good at. Okay, you work on that. You go do that, right? We know how to structure and get shit done, right? Because we listen to logic when the thing makes sense. The problem with these modern women today, Pete, and this is what I'm about to expose in this next clip, is they say things and they think it's right. And it'll sound right. As I told you, gents, there's always the truth and there's always the lie. And in this next video, I'm going to expose the lie, which is why men ain't willing to relinquish control. Check this out. First of all, before we get there, let me do this. Shout out to Texas Marine for the $5 super chat. Texas beat me down for 20 years on child support and my income taxes. See, bro, boom. And I did a video on that, and that shit, Texas Marine. Thank you. Let me get you up on the banner real quick. Bro, I did a video on this shit. Y'all want to know why I will use quote unquote negative videos to give y'all a deeper positive message? Because when I had a video talking about child support and I used Texas as an example where the average income is 38,000, let's say 39, 40,000. Let's call it 40,000. And I broke it down, Texas Marine, how your $40,000 income should be good if you by yourself. But if you got a child and you supporting a kid on that, then you in a negative every month. How you supposed to come out of that? How you supposed to come out of that? See, nobody don't want to talk about that, bro.
I'll
Nobody
definitely talk
want.
about it because
Go
I'm
ahead.
in it. So I definitely know. Like I will say this, not to put all my business on the channel, but
That's fine. Yeah.
being in Texas and having not even, I would say, not even a bad job, a decent job, I still wasn't able to support myself or do anything for myself. And it was just ridiculous to see the money that I was making and the money that I was giving. And they want you to keep working off of that money, to keep going to support the child off of that money. And you like, I can't even eat off of this money. So it's like, it's the system is just, you can't come out of it. The only way you come out of it is if you move on to a better and bigger life.
Yeah. No, seriously. Or the 18 years, 20 years more when it's done. Right?
And,
So let's
but
get
the
to the
thing is,
video. Go
wait,
ahead.
I was
All
just
right.
about to say,
Want
but
to
the
get
thing is, with Texas, you ain't never done. Because they going to drop you in the hole for about 20 grand before you even get started.
That's crazy. All right, check this out.
All right, y'all. So I was having a conversation with my husband before, and we was talking about like.
Now this woman married and still giving bad advice. Now y'all know on this channel, I had to stop this. Y'all know on this channel, I support women that support the cause and they speaking the truth. But I want y'all to listen to this. Listen to this.
Getting bitches and getting niggas and what that looks like for women versus what it looks like for men, right?
Now, did you hear that? She talking about what it looked like to get women as a woman and as a man. Now, right now, everything seems fine. But let's keep listening to her logic. I'm telling you, it's flawed.
Not all men, because I know some stiff ass men that ain't about to fuck with any old thing. But for most of you men, y'all don't care what type of bitch y'all get. Y'all gonna go for whatever is available, whatever is easy that you ain't got to put a lot of work in for. We, on the other hand, as women, when we doing us and we out here dating after breakup, we're gonna level the fuck up and get a whole completely better nigga while y'all out here fucking with whatever is available.
Let's stop her right there. Let's stop her right there because this woman couldn't be more wrong about what she's saying. Okay? If you think, lady, that men aren't learning their lessons, we actually learn better from our lessons than y'all do. Now, if she was saying, what will a man, right? When he break up, yeah, he might put his thing in anything, right? He's just trying to get his rocks off. But when you're talking about getting with somebody new to try to level up, most serious men usually try to avoid dealing with anything that looks or resembles what they had in the past, even if it's just small incremental changes over time. And I don't think she realizes that men are learning. You gents are learning out there because 54% of you guys are single and you're childless. Let me say that again. 54% of men are single and childless. Tell me men ain't learning their lesson. Men are just choosing not to deal with women at all, right? On the flip side, what did she say? We try to level up our dude. Stop the cap. How many times have you seen these women on Maury, on Maury, Jerry, right? All these different things. Tell me how come they deal with the same type of dude every time. Tell me why these women say men ain't crap, right? Because they keep getting hurt, because they keep going to the same type of dude. What is she talking about, P? What is she talking about?
Bro, I have no idea. I have no idea because with I'll just make a small example. And to most of the men in here, they should feel me on this one. If women would only understand, we like you said, we are a different type of creatures. Like when you first had the no limit tank, what did you do after that? You upgraded.
So the no
Every
limit tank,
every
and then I
car,
upgraded every time I upgraded.
every car you had was an upgrade. You didn't just settle for that no limit tank. You was like, nah, bro, that's something better for me. And most men in this chat will always say, yeah, I started out with the beater, but look what I'm in now. We always looking to upgrade. So I don't understand where her philosophy come from, because as men, we always looking to upgrade. Comfortable is something that we never not, because we always looking for the better. We be like, yeah, she cute, but damn, she fine. Like we always look for the better. So complacency is not normally us. That's normally them. Because, like I said, if you go back and you find a woman that's got 3 kids by 3 different baby daddies, I guarantee you, them 3 baby daddies got a bunch of similarities on why she a single mama with 3 kids. So I'm just saying, for her to say what she said was ignorant as hell to me, and that's what I'm going to add to that.
Well, let me say, she got more to say.
Oh,
Hold
shit.
on.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, that wasn't even. No, it's fine. I didn't turn monetization on yet, so.
Y'all don't give a fuck where the bitch live, whether she drive or not, whether she got a fucking job, how she carry herself. If she giving y'all some attention, y'all gonna accept it because it boosts your ego and it lets y'all feel like somebody wants y'all. But us, on the other hand, we're gonna always level up.
Stop the cap. Stop the damn cap. But let's keep going. Let's keep going. You see, let me back it up. I want you to just right here. Watch this.
Let y'all feel like somebody wants y'all.
Just listen
but
what she
us,
said.
On the other hand, we're gonna always level up.
Wait, what'd you say again? About my mama? What'd you say about my mama? Oh, my bad.
Better nigga. And that's the difference between women and men. And I completely understand when men be like, well, it's different when a woman cheats compared to when a man cheats. They're absolutely correct. Because even with my ex, when we broke up and he was dealing with the girl he was dealing with, that bitch had kids, sharing a room with her, ain't have a car, made $3.25 an hour as a server, compared to the type of niggas that I was fucking with that was completely better. Like, it's just different. It's different.
See, I think she misconflating us wanting to lay the thing down on a woman, vice who we looking for to be a wife. I don't know where her husband is while she recording these things, but he need to shut this shit down, because this is what you shaking your head. What you got to say, yo? Like,
if you her husband, bro, how the hell could you ever be comfortable in that relationship? Because you like, bitch, is you still looking to level up from me? It's like, is you looking for the next one? Like, how are you ever comfortable, bro? Like, she's telling you that, you know what, you good, Jimmy, but Billy over there making about 40,000 more than you, so I'm gonna have to say deuces. Like, how are you ever comfortable with a woman like that, bro? Like, I don't get it.
Check this out. These women always leveling up, huh? They always leveling up, huh? You knew I had another clip. Let's go.
Why'd you and your ex break up?
Cause I went got pregnant by my boy best friend.
Did you hear that? I had to slow it down because I realized there's music in the background. I'm gonna have to mute that later. But let's just all I'm gonna do is let y'all hear this part again.
Why'd you and your ex break up?
All right, let a little gap go. Let a little gap go. Sorry, I'm doing this so I don't get struck later.
Cause I went got pregnant by my boy best friend.
Hey, what?
Cause I went got pregnant by my boy best friend.
And they laughing about it. Do you see this ignorance? Hold up. Look. Look. You look at their face. I want y'all to see this. This is leveling up. Look, these chicks look the same too. These two could be damn near twins. I thought it was the same damn girl. The same thing. Baby edges and shit.
Girl.
Same girl. She got pregnant by her dude best friend. You just literally, young lady, you just made the case why dudes don't want women to have any male friends around. Made the exact case. But this is leveling up, huh? Y'all obviously don't see these skeezers online making these poor choices, wanting people to accept their 6 kids. Where was all the leveling up when these women are having more kids than dudes are right now? Where was this leveling up that all y'all are doing? I don't see it, P. What you said?
Well, I concur with you, bro. I don't see it either. I honestly have very little to add to what you said, but
That's fine.
it's to the point. It's to the point that what level are they on when they're leveling up? Because it ain't that many more. They're going up, but they're going one up. That's a level because I don't see where are we going up at. It's more like a step up, not a level up. Because I don't get it. I don't understand.
Hey, Search Fit Bro says, translation, she's monkey branching to the next dude, better or not. That's what you had just said. What the husband thing, right?
Yep.
And that's exactly why you don't date a woman with kids. Hey, divorce and tie is whatever that is. Hey, check this out there. We're going to go to the next clip. I tell you, we're going to roll through this a little bit. We're going to roll through this next one. This dude about to speak some real stuff.
It's a lot of bad women out here. They look good and they slow. You know what I'm saying? They not loyal. They don't got no morals, no nothing. I'm not finna do that. And people got bad souls out here. I'm not doing it. Like I'm at the point. I'm so happy at peace with myself. Like I don't even care to hit you on first date. Like what's up with your mental?
Hey, I just left it simple with that one. You know, like the reason. Like, listen, part of the reason that 54% of men are single, if we're going to be real about that number that keeps getting thrown out, some men just can't get women, okay? Some men just ain't able to get women. We got to be real. But I'm going to tell you, that's not all men. There's a lot of men who are not even choosing to participate in the game, okay? There is a percentage, and that percentage is growing daily, where men just don't even want to participate. You got dudes like this. Look, let me put it back up. Let me put him back up on the screen, because we might look at this dude, and you can look at him and say, you know, is he a hood dude or not? Let me put him back up on screen, right? But you see dudes like this now, more now than you have recently. That dudes, he got the grill, he got all the stuff, and he talking about this.
They slow. You know what I'm saying? They not loyal. They don't got no morals, no nothing. I'm not finna do that. And people got bad souls out here. I'm not doing it. Like I'm at the point. I'm so happy at peace with myself. Like,
right? So you hear what he said, right? Now think about all the women that you hear on these different things talking about, I need a dude who's gonna be out there and get that fast money. Even the dudes that's getting the fast money don't want to deal with some of these fast ass girls. Come on now. Yo, they starting to lose. This is why 45%, I believe, is going to be more than half of women by the year 2030, at least by the year 2035, that are single, childless, and alone. And that's what we're going to talk about in my next video. What you got to say before we get to this next one?
All I got to say about that, bro, is the thing about it is, it used to be those hood dudes could find loyalty in some of those hood chicks. And you know where we was from, them hood chicks was setting dudes up in the hotels and getting them knocked off like it wasn't nothing, just to get just to get a payday. So it's like when he was talking about loyalty, it kind of hit me too, because it's like, yeah, so I'm saying they still doing it. So it's like the street dudes ain't no honor amongst them either. So it's like what he's saying is, I'd rather be out here in these streets and take my chance to get knocked out before I do it with somebody I can't even trust. So that's just saying a lot to me.
Oh my God. Texas Marine just shared something with us, bro. He said, TSG, I found out after 20, I'm assuming he said 20 plus years, that the child ain't mine. I am part of the 54%. Oh my God, bro. Yo, actually, Texas Marine, check this out. You are actually part of the 40% that found out that the kid ain't theirs. That was had it raising a kid or talking about a kid that ain't theirs. You are part of the 40%. And that's the latest statistic. We talked about 33% of men who go to these things find out that the kid ain't theirs. I looked at some statistic recently, 40% of men, 4 out of 10, okay? 4, I didn't even say 4, 4 out of 10 men have found out that they are raising a child that ain't theirs, right? Actually, 3 out of 10, but it's really 4 out of 10 men, and I think it's more, that are raising kids that ain't theirs. Just saying. Just saying. What you got to think about that? Let me you go ahead and say what you got to say so I can fix this banner real quick there, Pete.
I don't even know what to say about that one. See, that's hard, bro. I couldn't even in my situation I'm in with my child, but I couldn't even fathom that, man. I'd have to. I got to go do life. Somebody got to catch these paws. I don't know.
Man, look, I be trying to talk. I be trying to talk you off the ledge, bro. I be trying to talk you off the ledge, bro.
You know.
I be like, bro, look. I'm about to make you laugh, and you know what I'm about to come with. You ready for this? Hold on, I'm gonna put us both up on screen. You ready for this, P? It ain't worth it. Don't trade places with me, Miss Sealy. It ain't worth it.
Sitting in that jail.
I didn't damn near rock to death. Lord child. Oh, don't trade places where I've been, Miss Sealy. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
You know. Timberwalk would have to come out of me at that point.
Bro, I try to stop you, bro. Hey, I had to come on this channel and be like, I'd be like this. Look, check this out. Like, gents, you know, Uncle Pete has been here, done many channels, many shows with us. I'm sad to report that he's doing life in prison now. And come on, man, stop making me laugh. I had it, bro. Uncle Pete that come through and share wisdom with us. He doing life in prison now, and it's not for what you think. You know, he found out that he got scammed by his baby mamas. He found out a couple kids wasn't his. I tried to talk him off the ledge, and he said he got to do man shit. So he took some skulls, right? He took some people with him before he got locked up, and I just want to say that we're going to have a moment of silence because he did give us a lot of good moments on this channel, but his life is completely ruined. And please don't do this to yourselves, okay? So, look, I would do my best, brother. I would do my best. Come on here and just like, don't do it. Don't trade places with me, with bitch. I know. I've been with you. I sing a song for you, bro. Nights like this, I wish raindrops would fall. Come on now.
Oh, shit.
This one hard too. Willie said, I found out my youngest daughter wasn't mine after 19 years. Oh, yeah. Listen. If I found out my daughters weren't mine, which we know they are, right? They got all my features, right? But, you know, I couldn't deny them kids if I wanted to, right? But if I did,
same here.
You'd have to talk me off the ledge. You know what I mean? And I'm talking about like, I'm not saying I was going to do something in that way, but you'd have to talk me off a lot of ledges. I'm talking about like, F this, I'm about to become a super villain now. You know, I wear this Superman proudly, but I'm gonna turn this S into shit on the world or something like. What's that movie where
I would definitely have to talk.
What's that movie where the kid is an evil Superman? Well, I never saw that movie, but I know the little kid was the evil Superman. What if Superman was evil? Any of y'all know what that movie is? He had like this dirty ass red blanket he put on his head or something. The point is, I'd be that dude. I'd be trying to burn the world down, bro. I'd be like, yep. I literally.
I'd have to stop you from doing a lot of crazy shit.
And I'm gonna tell you, not to toot my horn, but I'm pretty intelligent. I'm like, I'm gonna see how long I can get away with it. I would burn this shit. I would like y'all wouldn't even know. I'd be diabolical. I'm talking about sitting here like, what?
Yes, I say you more intellectually gonna destroy shit. You gonna find out a way to melt the house through the electricity wires or some shit. I'm just gonna go berserk. So we have to talk each other off a lot of shit.
I'm the brain, you the brawn. This would be deadly, bro. A deadly combination. I'm going straight supervillain, bro. Anyway, this next one, I always tell y'all on this channel, and P, I have a lot of videos on this channel. The best video, the video that is done the best on this channel is what happens when men stop simping, with over 1.7 million views. Thank you all so much for supporting this video. Now, this woman that I'm about to show y'all now, she's doing an interview on a podcast, and she's actually an advocate for men now. But she's going to tell you how she, back in the day, wanted control. And sometimes women get it. And I am not opposed to the women who get it. That's why I put this stuff out, so that women can get it. But I want y'all to hear what she got to say about why she chose weak-ass dudes. Check this out. Now, if you following any of these patterns of the things that she said, this is your warning, okay? This is your sign, as some people say.
Now, feminist in your 20s, did you go after weaker guys like to date, or did you still try to date as far as like what they consider toxic masculinity, or this total type of male that they teach you kind of the enemy? Did you go after these guys, or did you kind of try to go after the softer, more agreeable, nice type of guys in your 20s?
So I would go after softer, more agreeable guys because they were the only ones that I could control. You can't control an alpha. Women who have that kind of mentality, it happens without you really knowing it. And of course, what happens, right? 2 or 3 years later or a year later,
they don't want you.
Why am I not attracted to this guy anymore? Like, why am I not into relationship anymore, or like, why is this not working? And it's because polarity was off. It wasn't what I was needing. I needed a real man, but I didn't know how to keep a man because I was masturbating.
Did you hear all that? She literally summed it all up right there, right? And I did a community post, Pete, recently, where in that community post, I said, never simp for a woman, because I'm just paraphrasing. I don't remember exactly what I wrote, but basically I would say never simp for a woman, because she will never respect you the way you think she will, right? And you will always get less out of it than she does. That's what I put on the community post, right? That's from your boy Sean C. Okay, this is why simping don't pay. All right. Let me catch a couple comments. I can't catch all y'all comments, but I'm gonna try to catch as many as I can. Where we at? Damn, brother, I'm sorry about that. This is exactly why you can't trust modern women anymore, because of garbage like this. Talking about Willie finding out, and Willie, you have my deepest apologies. That's gotta hurt, bro. That's gotta hurt. Damn, Texas Marines, sorry to hear about that. Yep, brothers supporting each other. I found out while I was on vacation. That's the only reason I ain't on death row. I was 7 hours away. God dang, bro. You know what? Again, let me say this, okay? I'm not advocating for anything, and I know we were joking. Okay? I think that we would talk to each other, and I know that as brothers, we would walk each other off that ledge, okay? We'd be able to do it too, right? But would it hurt? Absolutely. Will we talk about what we do? Yeah, you know we're gonna do that. We're gonna laugh about it, we're gonna cry about it, we're gonna yell about it, but we're gonna get that thing off our chest so we can move on. And thank God you were 7 hours away so that you didn't have to deal with that. You know what I mean? So you didn't have to deal with that, bro, because that's tough, bro. But damn, man, I'm sorry about that. That seriously sucks. Absolutely. A prenup and DNA test is important in modern society. Women, you should not be mad if a man wants to get a prenup with you, because a prenup don't mean you don't get nothing. That's the time to negotiate. Hey, if I'm doing all this and I have your kid and I don't work and I don't have my training up to speed, let's negotiate this thing. Hey, you know, what am I going to be able to get so I can restart my life in the case that this don't work? This is not to say she get half of your money, but she get a little seed money so she can figure out the path in which she going to get her skills back on track, how she going to be able to take care of herself. And I think that you have these discussions while you're in love, because while you're in love, you don't want nothing to happen bad to your woman. You want her to be taken care of and set up in the eventuality that something happened. while you love her. Okay. And you make that a smart decision. And that way, if it doesn't work out, you talked about it when you were in love, not when you got lawyers involved. Because once lawyers involved, that shit is done. Okay. It's hard to come back from that once lawyers are involved. Right. But women, y'all shouldn't be mad about that, because that's the opportunity to talk about how are we going to handle our dissolution and not let the state handle our dissolution. Because once the state gets involved, that's problems. Go ahead. What you got to say, bro?
I just want to say something. Maybe I'm wrong and out of pocket for it. But why is it that the woman get the prenup? What about the dude? What about the woman actually make more than him, or he was as these women like to say, kept man? Is always look negative upon the dude if he asks for the prenup or asks for something out of the divorce in which he feels like he deserves. I never understood why that perception was always different for one versus the other. Because if a man asks for, look, I want this percentage out of this. Well, it's like, well, you a man, you can go get it. Go get it on your own, yada, yada, yada. Woman asks for that, it's, well, you took care of her and you provided this lifestyle for her. It's never, a woman, go get it on your own. You grown, you can work, you can go get, it's never that perception. I always just wonder why it's perceived that way.
See, I will say that I think because divorce is actually like the divorce started increasing over the last 40 years, right? This wasn't a normal thing to get divorced because people used to get shamed for divorce back in the day. There's no shame for divorce anymore. We've made it standard that it's not. Society is changing. We know it's changing. We know that society has benefited women so that they can catch up in advance, and that is fine. But if society is going to change to be equal, then it needs to be equal. There needs to be true equality. And I will tell you, most men nowadays don't have a problem with women doing well, with women getting their own. We don't have a problem with that. But make sure it's a quality. Make sure that it's equitable. You are not guaranteed equal outcome. You're not guaranteed equal outcomes. Okay, like just because I get rich, P, don't mean you need to be rich too, right? You're not guaranteed that we both gonna have the same outcome. What should be equal in an equitable society is equality of opportunity. So if you and I have the same opportunity to go to the same colleges, the same universities, the same trades, the same skills, then it comes down to our effort. But here's the thing. Modern women today, with as much as society has become more equitable for them, they still want things to be as they were. And you gotta make a choice, ladies. You don't get to move to this equitable society, but things don't get to change the perceptions of men wanting equal too. So that's the answer. That's the true answer. They don't want equality. They actually want control, which is what we're talking about in tonight's live stream. What you got to say about that?
I say it like this: they don't want equality; they want dominance, and that's just the difference for me.
Real quick, Adam says no-fault divorce was legalized in California in 1969 by then Governor Ronald Reagan. Adam, let me tell you something. Big Fam, one of my other brothers, Big Fam, always say this. He always called Ronald Reagan Ronald the devil, because we know under Ronald's regime, if you lived in any type of hood, you know the crack epidemic, drug epidemic, the Reaganomics, right? Like people like to praise Reagan, but if you were poor, if you were growing up in the hood, you grew up poor, you know that Ronald Reagan put into place some things that we are still feeling the goddamn effects of to this very day. To this very day. Okay?
It was almost.
You can't.
Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. No, I was going to say he's almost one of the single reasons for the destruction of the black families. I mean, to be honest.
Yeah, no, he kept that legacy going. Let's put it that way. And matter of fact, his legacy, he cemented himself as Ronald the Devil, right? Because we're starting to, it took so much. We got set back so many years by the drug war, the war on drugs, don't do drugs, blah, 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 the crack epidemic. And now we're starting to see Now we start to see them other people, right? Right on this fentanyl stuff, and it's like now it's a health issue. Well, what happened? Why wasn't it a health issue when people were on crack? They were just locking us up. So this is a whole different subject, and I don't want to get onto that. But I want y'all to know that again, none of them. Look, you got the red and the blue in my background. None of them are innocent. They are both complicit in what we're seeing today. So don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Okay? Don't think you're gonna get better with one than the other. Okay? You have to come down to character at that point, because the government is going to do what the government is going to do. It's going to government, okay? It's going to government for itself. It's going to look out for itself. Do you understand? So
I just got one thing to add to what you said. See, that is so funny that you went to the other for the opioid and fentanyl crisis, because I was just talking about that, and I was watching this show called Addiction. I'm like, it's funny. When this show first came on, it was all about the crackheads, and all this and all that. Now, as the seasons that came on, it's like season 25. I'm starting to see nothing but the other people and the fentanyl and the opioids, and now it's they just need help. Well, we needed help too, but the help we got was being incarcerated. The help we got was being shot. The help we got was being basically terminated. That was the help we got.
They got brothers doing life sentences on the 3 strikes.
Exactly, and now because it's in the suburbs now. Oh, they don't need to go to jail. They just need to go to rehab. They don't need to be locked up. They just need to be counseled. It's just a big fu to our kind, and I just, man, I got it. Just blows my mind how that works. I'm speechless at that.
Yep, and we're gonna bring this thing back to the subject, and I'm gonna show you in this next clip how modern women lie to themselves. What you're going to see in this next clip is you're going to have one woman talking crap, and it's going to be transposed with women doing the opposite of what she's talking about. Check this out.
Women don't give a fuck about being married anymore.
I've waited for my husband for so many years, and I'm just getting mad, and I'm about to turn 40. There's a lot of stress on me right now.
They have no interest in having a husband.
It dawned on me that I'm 46 years old and I don't have a husband to take care of me. I don't have a husband to help me.
They have dealt with enough men in their lifetime to say, I'm good.
What kind of world do we live in where a normal, regular girl cannot find just a regular guy out here to date?
Women have got to a point in this world that they would rather not ever be married and not ever be near a fucking man again.
53. It has been several years. Where are all the good men? I'm tired of being alone. I want to share my life with someone. I am this.
They would rather live their lives in peace with their dogs and their cats and absolutely never have to deal with the bullshit a man brings to them.
This is for all my single friends. It's tough. I didn't think it was going to be this difficult to ever find someone just to share the simple pleasures of life.
You don't want to deal with it anymore. They would rather be alone.
What happened to men pursuing girls? When was the pivotal moment that a man chose to not go after a girl anymore or put in any effort?
Women don't give a fuck about being married anymore.
Okay, this is for all my single girlies in their late 20s, early 30s. Where are we finding men now? I'm 30 and beginning to think that this whole dying alone thing isn't going to be like a running joke. It's going to be reality.
This is my reality. This is my reality. All the good men have gotten married in their 20s and 30s because they're good men.
The show goes on. All right. Listen. this video that I just showed y'all, okay, is a perfect segue into the next video that I'm going to put out on this channel, okay? I did this for a reason. I wanted to sum up how you have women out here who are putting this information out saying that we good, we don't need this. Stop the cap. This is a lie. And you all, some of you ladies out there, ladies, you are listening to women like I just showed you. And there's the type of women like that that's keeping y'all single because you're like, yeah, girl, yeah, this, that, and third. And the whole time, they still looking for a man while you sitting here in the man hating club, and they wind up getting themselves somebody on the side while you sitting there bashing men instead of being the type of woman that you need to be to acquire your own man. Or you have a good man and you think there's better out there until then you realize, wait, I just gave up a dude and I'm in my 40s and now ain't nobody want me. Because I don't want to talk about it too much because I address everything that you just heard in my next video. That's why if you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel right now. That video is going to come out. Okay? Pete, before we get to that, I'm going to run through these. We got a couple more videos left and we're getting up to time. So what I want to do is I want to play this next video of a woman, beautiful black woman actually, who gets it. Okay? Who gets it.
It's like becoming a submissive woman is so crazy because the power you hold by doing that. I'll give a couple points. One, I was afraid that my feelings won't be valid or like I won't have a voice. What I noticed by just letting my husband make the decisions and just following that, he asks me for all the advice. He comes to me for every question. Yeah. He'll call me, what do you think about this? I don't know what to do. I'm like, wow, what? Yeah. And then I say it, what I think, and then he does it. Mm-hmm. So I end up having a leadership role by just letting him be the final say, but he values my wisdom. Yeah.
The reality is a lot of people can have it real easy.
That's real low. Sorry about that, John.
Get a man what he want. He gonna deal with you. You'll be surprised how easy it is to get the things you want.
All right, that's a little low, so I'm gonna get out of that. But let me say this though. Let me say this, Pete. Women don't realize how simple it is. If you work with and cooperate with your man, if he's a man of his salt, then he talks to you because he values your opinion. His opinion, him having a different perspective, it helps us as men to be able to make the best indecision. Because maybe we're looking at something logically, but we're not looking at it this angle. Maybe we're missing the people aspect of it. Maybe there's some different way that you see it that I'm not seeing it, and like, oh damn, I never even think about it that way. If your man coming to you like that, you have a valid opinion. You like whatever. Now, as a man, we're gonna look at the whole picture. We're gonna look at the whole chessboard, and we're gonna take what you're saying in advisement. But as a leader, somebody got to make the decision, right? And that's the burden. The burden is the responsibility falls on our shoulders at the end of the day. All right. So that's something that y'all need to realize, that y'all think, well, I got to be in control and this, that, and third. No, you as a woman being in control only shows how weak you are, right? Because if you don't have the ability nor the capacity to allow a man to lead, that says more about you and what you need to work on than it does that man, especially if that man is doing what he's supposed to do. You know he a good man. You know he a real man. And you know he handling your business. That should say everything to that man that you're not ready to be his wife, to be his queen, to be his woman. And I hope y'all get that. This ain't about bashing y'all. None of this has been about bashing y'all, even though we might have a little fun on here sometime. This has really been about dropping game. This has also been about helping men to see the type of woman that they should be looking for, the type of scenarios they should be putting themselves in. If the woman can't be that type of woman for you, you need to let her go. You need to let her go. What you got to say about that, P? And then we're going to play this last video.
I got just a few short points to answer that, bro. Like I was told by somebody, by a older guy that had his stuff under control. He said the key to that is like almost what you said is give a man what he wants, and he'll give his woman what she needs. And a lot of women need to be heard, but you don't want to give the man what he wants to get what you need. And I preface that, by saying that like you said, if you can do that, we'll come to you. We'll ask you questions. We'll want your opinion. We want a different point of view than what we know because we don't know it all. Even though we act like it, some of us, but we don't. So like I said, and then my last statement to that is like I said give a man what he wants and he'll give you what you need. The problem with a lot of these women is they giving that kind of respect to boys, and then when they finally meet a man that they need to give that to, they can't because they done gave it all to the little, like you said, the Gloctaviuses
to
and
Pookie,
all
Ray Ray, Tyrone, Chad,
yeah.
Octavius, Felantonio, Lucius.
So so when you done gave that to them, and now in your eyes you looking like every man the same. I ain't gonna let myself be weak like I was for them. Da 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 da. You don't even recognize the man that you got, not the boy, the man that you got. So like I said, if you give a man everything he wants, he'll give a woman everything she needs, and that's just basically how it works for me.
That's legit. That's legit. Let me catch a couple of these comments and I'll play this last video. We'll do question of the day and we'll get up out of here. I got 2 questions of the day for y'all, so please don't leave yet. Let me get a couple of these comments. Princess, hell no. Hell, neither do men. Seriously, lady, you just answered the question. Why men don't want to get married anymore because of people like you. Here's an effed up story. A white man got out of jail after 30 years for a minor weed possession. The first thing this man saw leaving the pen was a billboard ad for a medical marijuana dispensary. Yo, that is
that's
so
crazy.
jacked up. But I mean, that's what's been happening, right? You got people locked away in jail, and now they got people doing life sentences because of weed. But now it's relatively legalized, right? Or getting there.
Hey, we'll see. Quick thing to that weed statement. We know people that was locked up for having pounds of weed in their car, driving from Texas back to the city. We know these people. Now up here in New York, you can make a phone call and buy a pound or two. It's crazy, bro, how that has worked and how shit has changed.
And you
I
know where
get
I
it
live
delivered
at.
to me now.
You know where I live at. There's dispensaries on every corner. Hell, my dispensary is less than a 3-minute walk away. It's 2.5-minute walk. If I put on my shoes right now and left out the door, 2.5 to 3 minutes, depends on how fast I was walking, I'd be at the dispensary right now. You can't make this up. You really can't.
We got one right up the street, so I can't say nothing else.
Is it legal in New York?
Hell yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, we got dispensaries. We got a dispensary down the street. We got one around the corner. Like I told you, we got the spot where these dudes grow their own weed, sell the pounds out the barbershop. Boy, it's going down up here now.
It's on and popping up there. Okay. All right. They ignored the good men chasing Chaz. They used the present to destroy their future. Adam, that's exactly what I might have made that exact statement in my next video, right? We're going to talk about that here in a second. Exactly. We'd rather be alone and deal with the chicken crap BS hearing the voice of a nagging, independent, quarrelsome woman. Absolutely, Preston. Those women have to deal with the consequences of their past decisions. Surge, I'm telling you right now, y'all are saying everything y'all gonna hear. Y'all are saying the things that I say in my next video. Like y'all are hitting there. Y'all are hitting it. No matter how much sugar you pour in a crab sandwich, we'll never get rid of the taste and the smell. It's the truth, man. And your partner should be marriage material before you wed them. Absolutely. And the last comment, the sad part about finding a good woman is that they're always changing. To keep her a good woman, you have to keep her in check by not marrying her. God dang. You know what? Damn, that's a good topic. No, he ain't wrong. And I was thinking about how to make this topic but not everything translates into a good video. But
everybody said that's gonna be a tough one right there.
well, this might be more of a members only video talk. That's crazy. Because I've been thinking about how to make that video for years. And I keep forgetting about it because I'm like, how do I turn this into a video? You know what I mean? Like, look, not everything, there's things that we need to talk about. And the reason why I don't talk about it on this channel is not because we're not going to have that conversation. It's because I don't know how to turn it into the video that it needs to be successful. Does that make sense? So let me play this video. This is a snippet. This is not in the next video, but this is a snippet of the discussion that we're going to have in tomorrow's video or tonight's video. Depends on if y'all want it. So while I'm playing this video, let me know in the chat. Do y'all want me to put out my next video within half an hour or less of us finishing this live stream? If y'all want me to put out the video tonight, I'll put out the video tonight. I just need a few minutes to work on a thumbnail and I'll put that video out. If you want me to wait till tomorrow at the normal time, about 4 p.m.-ish, I'll do it then. The only reason I would put it out tonight is because tomorrow's Halloween and I don't want to have to worry about whatever. Me and my girl are going out. She's going to be Wonder Woman. P, I got the Superman costume, son. And here's the thing. Here's the thing about my Superman costume, right? Here's the thing. It's the black costume for when he returned from the dead, the black and gray. But check it out. And they got the black cape. But here's the thing. No, it gets crazier. I made sure I got the Superman costume because I'm like, I don't need the padded muscles.
I already knew that's why you got it. I knew that's why you got it.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure. That's why I got it, dog. I'm like, who you with? Who you with? Yeah, I got it because like, man, I can actually wear this Superman costume and I don't need padded muscles. This is going to be awesome. Now, the only thing I'm determining is Superman is clean shaven. So I'm like, So I might just take away the goatee and just kind of a little bit here and just a little dust stash.
Little porn stash.
Yeah, well, because when my mom said something and I don't like to fully shave off my face anymore. My mom said something, y'all. Let me tell y'all how my mom is. You know how my mom is. You know what she told me? She said, boy, don't ever shave your mustache off again. I said, why, Mom? She said, because you got a pussy lip.
No, didn't. No, did not go there, did she?
Miss Nola went there, bro. Miss Nola. I ain't never. I've had something on my lips since then, bro. I was like, and look, let me be real. This has been the better part of 6 years. I only shaved it off once in 6 years.
Oh, you gotta love her.
That's my mom, bro. Like, that is my mom. You gotta love her to death, for real. All right. So that's my mom. Look, you know, the mom that y'all love watching her in the videos, that's what she told me. That's why I won't shave off my mustache. It's crazy, bro. Anyway, let's listen real quick.
So today after the meeting, someone said, you know, men are not checking off that 50 plus box, meaning they're not looking for women that are 50 and over. And I said, I looked and I said, you know what? It amazes me how God prepares you of how to be okay alone, whether or not you have a mate or not. I said, but he also says that he who finds a good thing. Again, he. Meaning, ladies, first of all, you just position yourself to be found. Ladies, take care of yourself, not only emotionally, mentally, but also physically. That be the problem. Women get in a place and they get so comfortable that they lose themselves. And I'll say this, the things I have encountered, even over the years, the last few weeks, the whole nine, there's been moments where I said, girl, get together.
All right. So I'm not going to talk about this too much. I'm not going to even talk about it. I put that video out there because she brings up one point that I want to bring up. And that's about Men aren't really, it's not to say that women over 50 can't find a man. It's to say that women don't realize that once they hit that wall, and this is why they were mad at Kevin Samuels, because Kevin Samuels tried to tell them about it, right? That, hey, once you hit that wall, it's not to say that you can't get men, but you need to be more realistic about your options as you get older. The same thing applies to men. If you're a man who doesn't take care of himself, I can tell you, not every man ages like fine wine. If you don't take care of yourself as a man, you will age like fucking spoiled milk too. Okay? Don't sit here and kid yourself. Oh, Kevin Samuels said, hey, you know, men age like fine wine and women age like milk. No, if you don't take care of yourself, whether you be man or woman, it's over for you. Okay? It's a wrap. Don't sit there thinking you can sit there on your ass and the women's supposed to flock to you. That's not the way it works. I'm telling y'all this because I'm trying to be real with y'all. But here's the power. Here's the power of being a man, though. Okay? If you do take care of yourself and you do somewhat be able to present yourself and keep yourself, you will have more opportunities as an older man than that older woman would have. Because their little peak, their peak in their beauty, it only lasts maybe 10, 15 years. Actually, you say 18. What we talk about 35, that's 17 years. Okay. But men start to do that upswing at about 30. There's still 70, 80-year-old dudes putting out kids right now. Just that's 40 years. 40 years plus that you could be a man, still make kids, you could still have families, you could still pull younger women if you've done the work. Why am I telling you this? Because I want you to be encouraged. And this is why I tell you all to be on your purpose and to be on your grind. Ladies, let me get back to you real quick. It's not to say that you can't get a man once you start getting post 30. But here's the thing. If you're still bitter, you're still argumentative, you don't respect men, you still haven't dealt with your daddy issues, you haven't even dealt with your mama issues, and you've let all these past men affect your opinion about men. You're only in it for the money. When we start adding all these things up, if you continue to be that type of woman, I will guarantee you, you're going to be one of the 50% of women in 2030 to 2035 that's going to be single, alone, and childless. And despite what you've heard on here, despite what you might think about me, ladies, I want you to win. I've said this before on the channel, but it only happens if you become wife material. That's the part you need to research. That's the part you need to work on if you want a man. Because ain't no man nowadays is going to settle for any woman who's going to do all those things I told y'all. Okay? Pete, what you got to say?
That's all I got to say. That's it. This one time I ain't got nothing to add. That's it.
Okay, well, check this out. Question of the day. Would you as a man, I wanted to get a question that was going to be a little thought-provoking. Would you as a man have a problem with your woman having control of the relationship or not? I want y'all to don't put it in the chat or the chat. I want y'all to put it in the comments after the video. Put that in the comment section. I want to hear from you. If you're watching this pre-recorded, would you have a problem with your woman taking over, controlling the relationship? And listen, I don't want y'all to bash men that say they would. I actually am genuinely interested in what situation would a man be okay with his woman having full control of the relationship. Let me know down in the comments below, and I will get to as many answers as I can, even if I just heart it. Just know, if you see a heart on my comment that I put on your comment, it means I've seen your comment, okay? What you think, Pete? Let me get your opinion. What you think?
I can't do it.
Hell
nope.
No.
No.
Mr. Wong said no.
Hell to the no. To the no.
Hey, Pete, there's a reason. There's a reason why you said no.
Yeah, we're not going to fall for a banana. We're not going to fall for a banana in the tailpipe.
There you go.
You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe. You're not gonna fall for the banana in the tailpipe.
Enough said. Enough said.
Yeah. You don't want to. You don't want one of them.
No, you didn't. I was sure we gotta go down the slide.
I would say how to go down the slide.
Oh shit.
For full control of a relationship? Absolutely not. Because they will eventually use the control against you. Yep. Yeah, that's not ever going to happen. But good luck with that. The woman has to be wife material. Okay. Why would you want milk from a breast suckled by 1,000 men? Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Wow. Oh, man. Raider R Superstar, thank you for being here. He said, Kevin Samuels, the legend. Absolutely is. 100% on keep your body up. Yeah, man, we have, look, some men get it. Why don't women like me? Okay, what work have you done? Are you still trying to level up your career, or are you still trying to, are you investing? What are you doing to secure your future? What are you doing to mentally work on yourself? What are you doing physically to keep up on yourself? What's your social circle look like? See, y'all think that, well, I could be alone. Yes, some men are Sigma men, right? Sigma men. Think of it as tigers. Tigers are actually bigger and stronger than lions, but they aren't the king because they live solitary, right? They are solitary creatures. They mate and then they go do their own thing. All right. Some men are like that, but most people need some level of social. They need some level of camaraderie. We as men need camaraderie. If you're talking a career, most of the time you're talking camaraderie, right? Most of the time you're talking about you're up against other people that's on salary too, which means that you're competing. These are things that we as men need. Why do you think we like sports? Why do you think we like watching football and basketball and baseball? Because that's the camaraderie thing. Why do you think we're going to talk crap about each other's teams? Camaraderie. And some of you men are denying. I'm not saying you have to watch sports to get that. I'm saying camaraderie is a necessary part of being a man. It is. It's a necessary component. When I go to the gym, I dap on. We have a crew now that's been going to the gym for 2 years straight. And here in a couple of months, some of you all gonna walk your ass in the gym after having not been in the gym for a while. And we're gonna like, man, I can't even get to my machines. You got these damn amateurs on there. And even though we all dap each other off, you don't think we in competition with each other when we lifting? You don't think everybody is seeing what the other person doing? Even though we're all cool with each other after 2 years? Come on, man. I'm dropping game on y'all. I am dropping serious game about this. So we got work to do. And hate or love this channel, we all have work to do. And I've never shied away from that. But if you do the right work, you'll live your best life. All right. Listen, let me get out of here. I've talked enough. Let me catch a couple of these last comments, because I am going to put out that video. I am going to get the video. He said the clips. Oh, yeah. I'll be falling for the man in the tailpipe. Women over 50? Nah, I'm busy trying to get my Lionel Richie on. Jesus Christ. King, that's a good one. I would definitely have trouble. I refuse to be led in a relationship, as some women ain't great decision makers. Actually, that was kind of the point, y'all, that I've been making tonight, is that women aren't really good decision makers. Look, I'm not saying there aren't some smart women, and I'm not saying women can't be leaders. You'll never hear me say that. I've had women that have been excellent leaders that I've worked with and around. But let me tell you something. These women, these modern women nowadays, they're not women y'all should be taking advice from when it comes to the matters of what a man wants or how to get your own man. Stop listening to these women. They're lying to y'all. Why y'all need to be, if you're a woman and you're watching this channel and you come across it and you made it this far in, you need to listen to channels like this, because the men are telling you how they feel. Get past your feelings, as I say in damn near every other video, and you will learn what men are looking for. You can literally take this shit and go get you a man, but you have to be that person. Don't try to lie and don't manipulate your way to it. Be that woman, and your man is going to find you. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. I mean, you got to work on this too, though. Okay, ain't nobody. Some of y'all think y'all 10s and you're not a 10, baby. Okay, y'all got to get past that too. Okay, know what your level is and work at your level. Problem is, some of y'all are 4s and shit, and y'all want 10s. No, stop letting everybody tell you you're a 10. You know you're a 10 by the type of men that are coming at you. Okay, the type of men that are trying to actually marry you. You know where your level is at. Okay, same thing for you men. You know where your level is at. Type of women that like to get to you. Okay. A step further, Lionel Richie is Bill Belichick. That man is winning. Hell to the yeah. Do you know about that? Bill Belichick, 74 years old.
Yeah, that 22-year-old, huh?
It's something crazy. Bill, how you spell Belichick?
I think she's
Bill
22.
Bill Belichick girlfriend. Is that his girl? There's no fucking way. That's got to be his daughter.
No, that's his girl, dog.
There's no way.
Yeah,
How did I not see this?
That was all on Sports Center. I don't know how you didn't see it.
God, because I don't watch Sports Center no more. Hold on. Let me. God dang. Let me click on a couple of these photos. Bill Belichick with girlfriend. Jesus Christ. She's a cutie. Oh man. Damn, it look like that's a high school picture.
I'm telling you, she like 22.
She's 23.
23. Okay, I know it's somewhere around there.
Oh my God.
Get him, Bill.
God dang, son. She is cute. And she's beautiful. Look at that, man. Look what she made up.
I've seen her. I know.
I know, baby. Okay.
Okay.
I see what Bill twerking with here. Okay. Look at this here. Jesus Christ. All right. I didn't see enough. Well, listen, dudes, you ain't getting that shit unless you got money. Okay? Just get that out.
Or 7 Super Bowls.
Or 7 Super Bowls. Yeah, you ain't getting that shit. 7 Super Bowl really could pull any woman.
I told you.
She used to be a cheerleader. Bill ladies under 30. That's all. Yep. So when King said he tried to pull the furthest step in Lionel Richie is Bill Belichick. God dang. Hey, you know what? Matter of fact, before we get up out of here, I'm gonna post that video.
I got one more to add though. Why we not talking about Leonardo DiCaprio? Because I mean, he traded him in after they made past 25. He take them like cars. As you 25, he trades you in and get a new model.
Okay, yeah, you ain't wrong, bro. You ain't wrong.
We should be praising Leonardo. He doing it the least way. He leasing them.
Yeah. Oh no, I messed up. All right, hold on. Let me put this back on. Let's look at Lionel Richie chick. Okay.
Oh Lord.
Okay, I see you now.
He all night long.
All night.
All night.
So she's 40 years his junior. So she's 34. She still look good though. God dang, that is a step further. Okay. But she all right. I like
light skin winning. Light skin winning.
Light skin winning. She got some little perkies going on too. Look at that. All right. Dang, Lionel kicking it, boy. Look at that. So listen, and look at Lionel though. He ain't fat. This dude's 74 years old. He looking good, man. He ain't all decrepit and shit. Lionel, that was Lionel. That was old Lionel. I mean, that was greasy Jericho Lionel. Look at this woman is nice and thin. He looking thin. Wait, what? Oh, wait, we got to get back to this. Hold up. We got to put us back up on the screen. You saying, wait, whatever? Sisters was roasting Lionel, calling him the predator. Lionel loves those brick houses. Yeah, he do. Look, man, this right here, bro, is like, look, I'm not going to say nothing else, P. We got to get out of here. Because this right here, I address in the next video. I address all of this stuff. I address it all. So we're gonna get out of here, gents. And P, don't leave out of the studio until, just stay in there. Stay in the studio. Okay. All right, gents. Until next time, listen. In the next 30 minutes, I will be putting out the next video, right? Just give me 30 minutes to make a thumbnail or two, and the video will be out. So it's let's say sometime between now and 7:30. I think I got the time right. Yep, between now and 7:30, it's gonna be less than that. Next video come out. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you see it. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to my my members. Thank you for my super chat tonight. Appreciate that from y'all. And until next time, live your best life.